Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Greg Khalili Sablan held back little and did all the talking, almost lecturing Secretary Perez at an Education in the Workforce hearing on the cost to NMI workers and businesses of taking so long to make a decision on extending the CW transition program, set to expire at the end of the year.
Now, there's the humanitarian concern as well, because waiting until the last minute leaves 9,617 foreign workers hanging in the breeze. Many of these people have lived in the Northern Marianas for decades. They have families and homes there. If they have to be gone by the end of this year, we owe them the courtesy, Mr. Secretary, of letting them know as soon as possible.
Sablan was blunt. He told Perez workers would need to look for work elsewhere, sell their belongings, and move their families, their kids, he said. Local businesses would suffer as jobs and consumers left. Then the congressman took direct aim at Perez and his department.
But for 14 months, your department has been unable or unwilling, sir, to make a decision. Now, Mr. Secretary, I know that the Northern Marianas does not have an admirable history that when it comes to foreign workers. Mr. Miller would tell you that himself. But it is possible that your department does not trust the Northern Marianas will replace foreign workers with U.S. workers, that we're just buying time.
A charge Khalili may not have made publicly till now, exposing his frustration and suspicion there may be more to the department's earlier claim it needs till the statutory July 4th deadline to complete a thorough review of the NMI labor market. And then this admonition from Sablan.
But I remind you, sir, the annual number of foreign workers permitted is not a decision of the Northern Marianas government. The Department of Homeland Security sets that number, and the law requires fewer and fewer each year. For this year, Homeland Security set the number at 14,000. That's a long way from zero.
Strongly suggesting Homeland Security expected the CW transition program to be extended. Sablan added his office has reached out to the Labor Department for help and advice on how to train U.S. workers. Then a heartfelt appeal.
We really want your help. We want to complete the transition that Public Law 110-229 requires. But we need to do it in a way that keeps our economy whole and does not put the jobs of U.S. workers in that economy at risk. And that uncertainty in the absence of your decision, sir, is not helping. So I hope you would take my words to heart, Mr. Secretary. I'm not asking you a question, sir. I'm just making a statement, hoping that you would hear us out and make the decision soon.
Sablan met later in the day, one-on-one with Secretary Perez to continue the discussion, hoping to further convince him that time is running out and the NMI needs to finally know what the verdict is on the CW transition program. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.